This house is officially a bluebird house. It has been used by bluebirds numerous times, but I wanted to show what a typical black-capped chickadee nest looks like in a house and how they build it. Typically, chickadees lay down a layer of green moss, which is a little bit brown now, first, and then they put padding on top like animal fur or things like that to make the nest soft. And that's what you're seeing there. Very different from, say, a house wren's nest, which is nothing but sticks. This is cool. I just noticed this chickadee out here trying to pull strands off a frayed rope here, probably to use in a nest. He's really working hard on this. Look at this. Isn't that something? How about that? They're ingenious, aren't they? Look at that. Hanging upside down, fearless. Doing whatever it takes. You get a mouthful of that plastic fur. It'll probably come back for more too once it can't hold it all. Persistent little devil. There's a nice view of the 5 of them. Mom is very tolerant of me looking in here. I've looked in here more than once and she's sitting on the nest and doesn't move. Just looks up at me. Typical chickadees, they're very brave and good around people generally. So there we go. 5 eggs hatching in the next few days. We'll keep it posted. It's Friday evening, about 5:30 or so, May 25th. I think things might be starting to happen. Mother's still sitting there on the nest. She doesn't mind me looking, I guess. But I can't see what's going on underneath her. We'll check in again tomorrow morning. Well, we finally got some action in here. May 29th. I thought these eggs would never hatch. Some of them were as old as May 11th. Anyway, here we are. Mom's in there with the babies, look. Incredible. Very tolerant of me. Notice how much fur is in there. I don't know where they found fur, but they did to make a nest. Mama's not here right now. Little stirring of the brood. I'm sure she'll be back soon to feed them. Look at their dark heads and their big mouths. They're waiting for something good to happen with the food. If you look over here, there's a special place for Mom to just hang out beside the babies. They're smart. Thursday, May 31st, 2018. I'm just checking in. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She's mostly covering the babes, but we'll see what we can get here. June 1st, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Mom and Dad are away and the babies are in their little nest, squirming around, probably waiting for a meal. Checking on the family again, June 2nd. Hungry mouths surrounding Mom. They're beginning to make noise now, look. Sunday, June 3rd, about 1 o'clock or so. Checking in on the babies. They're starting to show a little bit of feather development. Mom and Dad aren't here right now. Tuesday, June 5th, 2018. It's about 2 days since I last checked in on the babies. You can see they're getting more feathers and a little more active and getting bigger. You can clearly see the feather development, and when they hear my voice, they seem to stir. Another day later. More feathers. You can hear the parents in the background. I'll leave soon. It's Friday, June 8th, 2018. They're really looking like baby birds now. There's Mom sitting on top of them, all resting. It's funny how they're all facing in the same direction, to the right. Dad's probably out getting lunch for him. They should be fledging in about 4 or 5 days. There you just saw one of the parents leaving the house, probably to get breakfast for the kids. It's Saturday morning now. This should fledge in about 4 days or so, maybe around the 13th. But Mom and Dad aren't here right now, but the babies are resting comfortably, most of them facing east or south. We'll look in on them a few more times and then we'll leave them alone to fledge. There they are, 5 little heads, all facing north as a matter of fact. They look like they're pretty well ready to go. Won't be long. If you listen carefully in the background, you hear Mom and Dad objecting a little bit, but I think they'll be okay with it. There's one of the parents. Bringing what looks like a moth. Who's going to be the lucky kid that gets that? I don't know why he's hesitating, or she. They'll be leaving the next day or two, I bet. They're pretty well fully feathered and probably still hungry. Well, it's Wednesday, the 13th of June, and this is theoretical fledgling day. If it's 16 days after the eggs hatched, they look pretty much ready, but they also look like they're taking a late morning nap. So we'll see what happens day by day here. Thursday morning, June 14th, 2018, about 10 o'clock in the morning. Theoretically, this should be a day when the chicks will leave the coop. Fledgling day. We'll see if there's anybody left and what's going on in there. Well, guess what? They left home earlier this morning. I hear a lot of chickadee chatter around the front yard here. Haven't seen any of the babies, but they're gone. 5 new lives flying around my area here. If you listen carefully, you hear them out there. Don't see any, but I sure hear some. What a chorus.